Hi, my name is Gabriella Blom and I am a scientist. I'm a graduate student at the University of Florida and I study viruses and how their genes work. But I'm here to tell you about a trip that I went on a couple of years ago. There were 40 students. We came out of Gainesville and these students had never been outside of Gainesville before. We came to this island community called Cedar Key, which is located in the Gulf of Mexico. So imagine coming out here and seeing this for the very first time. Imagine noticing that the depth of the ocean can rise and fall, and that what's affecting the depth of the ocean is actually the moon. Imagine trying to grasp that concept. And after talking about the tides, we began to explore a little more deeply, turning over rocks and looking in the grass and digging through the mud to see what else lives in these coastal communities. We came across hundreds of critters, but I'll show you a couple of the critters that we saw. So this is a fiddler crab. It's a male. He has a really large claw, and he uses that claw to attract females. So if you come out at night during low tide, you can see waves of claws just going up and down, searching for females. We also saw hundreds of snails, and these are Littorina, and they crawl to the very tops of the grass blades as the tide rises to escape their crab predators. We also saw lots of oyster shells and hundreds of other things. There were more questions than I could answer, and although I tried my best to answer all of their questions, some of the questions I had never even heard before. So this really sparked my imagination, and it sparked their imagination. And as we discussed what lives in the ocean a bit further, we were able to draw the connection between the ocean habitat and their dinner plate, what they might be having for dinner tonight. And so you can imagine that this trip, this one day, was capable of changing their perception of how big the world is and how their daily decisions can affect something so far away that they've never seen before. So it was a really exciting day for me, and I know that it was a very exciting day for them. And the reason I know this is because one of the kids came up to me at the end of the trip and said, "This is the best day of my life." And that has stayed with me for a long time. So I want to encourage you to do this too. Be an ambassador of science.